Let's go. Here we go now. That man scoop on the mic. Mix in the mix on the wheels of steel. This is what I was fucking born to do. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome to Money and Investing Talk with Shahraki and Kian podcast. Today we want to talk about a very important question. I know most of you, want to know about this question because many people ask me this question, and unfortunately, there are not many people give you honest answer. Uh, but I would like to give you the honest answer and how everything works, so make you understand. Today we're going to be talking about, does actually Forex trading bring you money, make you money? Is it actually profitable? Is it worthwhile doing it? And what's all this hype about? Everybody's talking about Forex and, lots of advertisement on, YouTube, everywhere you see. We want to talk about that today. So, Kian, what do you think? Do you think Forex trading is profitable? You seen me trade since 2014, 15.
Yeah, especially from the results you've been getting. I've been seeing you've been getting money, and you put money into the stock market, the Forex market, and you're actually getting money from it. And I actually think it's profitable because I've actually seen it happen.
Okay. But the mistake you are making, you actually don't know I'm making the money from where I'm making the money. Yes, I'll put the money in the market, but Forex is the money market, is the 6 trillion in the exchange market, which people, they buy a different currency and then they exchange with a different currency. At the end of the day, usually they are day trader and they make some profit. Now, your profit, it depends on how much money you are putting in. Usually, it's about 2 to 2.5% every trade you are making. Everybody can, if after you done the learning and you actually learn how to do Forex trading, you can expect to make about 25 to 30% return on investment. Whatever money you're putting in, then you're going to get back about 25 to 30% if you are putting the time in and if you done the learning. Now, you might think, well, that's not that much, but first of all, you have to think about it. In a property market, you're going to get probably about 5 or 6%. So 25, 30% already is about 5 or 6 times more. So people can make money and you can make money. But this is not where we actually make the real money, because you don't make that much money from being a Forex trader. Is the skill which makes you the most money. What do I mean by that? Forex trading is a very core skill, and you have to know how to read the chart. You need to know how to do fundamental analysis. You have to know technical analysis. Now, this is the hardest skill. Who's gonna be an investor needs to know. Now, when you learn that skill, you can apply the same skill into currency market. You can apply the same skill into stock market. You can apply the same skill in other investment market, which I'm doing. Last night, for example, I'm not doing this, but last night it was a massive volatility in the currency market, and I used my Forex skill to be able to clear about £50,000 in 4 hours. Now, could anybody do that? No. If you don't know how to enter and how to exit reading a chart, you wouldn't be able to do that. So I use my Forex skill to be able to make that money. Normally people say, in a currency market, or in a digital currency market like cryptocurrency, I just go and buy this coin and I'll wait for it to go up. But last night wasn't like it. Last night suddenly Bitcoin dropped massively and then it started going up again. So I made about £50,000 going in and out at the right time in a lower time frame, and I use my forex skill. Same thing again. Where did I make most of my money? I use the forex skill to invest inside the stock market, because the investing part is where it's going to make you the most money. Being able to invest in a lower time frame using the skill of the forex trader. The forex itself, if you want to use a skill inside a currency market, is a massive market. Don't get me wrong, but first of all, it takes a lot of patience. You have to be very patient. You have to keep checking the chart all the time to be able to catch that trade. And most of the time, market is going sideways, so it's very rare to find that big fish, but it is possible. Last year, I found 10 trade only, but we cleared a lot of money. I don't want to say it on live, but we cleared a lot of money. But the thing is here, I use the forex skill to invest the money I made from the forex market into the stock market, make it even to go more further, invest it inside the currency market to make it even go more further, and that's how I made the most money. Now, forex, yes, you can make money, but it's not how you see on advertisement. They say to you, come on, I'll teach you how to make millions of pounds, millions of pounds. No, you don't make millions of pounds.
It depends
from
how much you're putting in.
Exactly, from the forex market. You make exactly how much you are putting in. So if you are putting 10,000 pounds in, you work it out yourself. You can expect to make about 25 to 30% a year on the amount of money you are putting inside the forex market. What makes it to be more lucrative is the skill you learn as a forex trader, because then you are expert investor. You can analyze the market for any asset, for gold, for silver, for oil, for a stock market, for anything, even for cryptocurrency, for anything you can do that. And I've got investment in everywhere. I've got investment in gold, silver, oil, even property, because I can read the market, I look at the market, I read the market, I can analyze the market, and I can decide if it's time for me to get in and get out. That is the problem people have. Last night, about 1:30, 1 o'clock, there are a lot of people, they lost a lot of money. They lost a lot of money because they didn't know. Probably most of them were sleeping because they didn't see a massive M on the chart. That M, as a stock market trader, meant to me we're gonna have a massive market crash. And then again, we had, Elon Musk came out and he just tweeted to say Tesla is not gonna be accepting Bitcoin, and everybody panicked as soon as they hear that one. But guess what? Before even that tweet comes out, I was starting to take my money out because I saw the M. I decided I'm getting ready. This is my level. As soon as this market gets to this level, I'm going to get out, because as a forex trader, we have rules. This is when we get in, this is when we get out. So I draw my lines and I decided this is the point I'm going to get out. I think I shared it on my Facebook page, exactly the line. And as soon as the market got there, but also Elon Musk, tweet helped it, not actually being based on this man, but it was all about reading a chart, seeing that M, being ready for it, knowing this is gonna come out now. Uh, Property is always a good bet. Not really, not really. Property market also, if you look at the chart, property market also, first of all, is the slowest investment ever. Most people make money out of the property market because of the leverage of the market. So basically, they buy a property and then remortgage it, and then they keep getting money, the bank's money out, and they use that to keep buying more property. And I'm going to talk about this in another session we have. But a stock market and forex is the best and fastest way to make money, but you have to understand this. Is it going to make you a millionaire? Well, if you have 1,000 pounds in your bank account, no. But you have to start from somewhere, right? I started 1,000 pounds, use the compound effect. Compound effect. I kept investing. It was very hard for the first 2-3 years. I built the money, build the account, and when it got bigger and bigger, I started diversifying my investment. Instead of just being a forex, I started using my skill to invest inside the indices. I started investing inside gold, silver. I started investing inside the cryptocurrency. Just last night, cryptocurrency, 50,000 pounds in 4 hours. Would a cryptocurrency trader make that money in that 4 hours? No. Why? Because he didn't know when to get in, when to get out, and he's just going based on Elon Musk, text.
So, so the reason you're becoming successful in the market
Yeah.
is because of the skills and strategies that you
The
learned
skills, yeah,
and
the
gained over years.
yeah. Forex market by its own is not gonna make you a millionaire. It's gonna make you money. It's gonna give you passive income. Especially if you are putting just part time on it. But you have to understand, is the same skill which is gonna help you to invest that money you're earning, right, inside the bigger market to make bigger money. And also cryptocurrency, right? I'm using my forex skill. That put me in a very good place and position to actually, we have a part in our course, forex trading. We have a part in our course which, for 2 days, we just talk about the indices, gold, silver, cryptocurrency, and how to trade them. But I don't need to teach them how to trade it because they've been already in the last 10 days, and I've been learning how to read the chart. Now, that put me in a good position to also teach the cryptocurrency. Now, hopefully, I'm creating a new course for cryptocurrency, just for somebody who just want to be a cryptocurrency trader. And hopefully, I'm going to put it out. But again, when you are a forex trader, you're going to make much more better decision because the psychology of it. A forex trader is got a special psychology, right? Is not an emotional person. It doesn't make decision based on emotion. Last night, if I would have made a decision based on emotion, probably I would have lost a lot of money. I just followed the rule, followed the structure I put in. As soon as the market got to that point, I got out. I waited. As soon as it got to the right point, I got in again. I got out again. I got in again. Few times got in and got out. Finally, I decided that's enough. Market settled down. Market calmed down, and I bank the profit and I put it inside my long-term investment.
It's cool.
That's what it is. But forex trader, would you make money? Of course you make money. Is it gonna make you a millionaire by itself? It depends how much. If you have £250,000, of course it's gonna make you a millionaire. But if you have only £1,000 in your account and you're expecting to be a millionaire by end of this year, no.
It's gonna give you some return, but it's
Yeah,
not gonna give you.
it's gonna give you even
million.
higher return. It's gonna give you even higher return than investing in property. Property is gonna give you about 4 or 5%, and also you need to have more money to be able to get inside the property market. There are strategies which you can actually get in without using that much money. But again, I'm gonna explain all this stuff. But I would rather to use the forex market. But remember, forex is not investing. Forex is a job, so you need to put your time in to be able to buy and sell the currency, to be able to take the profit in between.
If they check our last podcast that we did last week, or if you go through on Spotify or Google Podcasts, there was one podcast where we were actually going through the percentages from property and how much we will actually make from property, and how much we get from investing in stock market and forex.
Absolutely. So what is all this fuss about? If you are a forex trader, if you know forex trading skill, you can do amazing stuff in other market. That gives you the advantage. Some people they simply just say, I want to do a stock market, or some people they just go and buy some stocks from Tesla. That's totally different. That's not what we do as a forex trader or investor. That's a long-term investor, somebody who just goes and download the app, buy some Tesla shares, and probably they didn't even know last night Tesla share is going to dip down and it's going to go down. I sold all my shares in anything to do with Elon Musk last night, even before he tweeted that thing, because I saw him on Saturday night saying some stuff about the market. Then I saw the effect on the on the chart. So combining all this together, it makes you to be a better decision maker. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoy our podcast. If you enjoy our podcast, please write your comment, like, subscribe, and tell us what you think of our podcast, and if there's anything specifically you want us to cover. We are not this we are the only aim of this podcast is to educate people more, so you make more informed decision. So help us to be able to help you more. Like and subscribe, write a comment, get engaged with us. Even if if you're a money expert, or if you have something to say about money, please join us on our podcast. We would love to have you on our podcast.
If you have any questions, just write them in the comments. We'll answer them either in the next session or make a whole new podcast session about that.
Absolutely.
And when you like and subscribe and follow our page and everything and comment, it actually shows that you actually like these podcasts sessions that we're doing, and it motivates us to do more.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Thank you.